Welcome back, everyone, for another exciting night of the Not disappoint. We witnessed the finest pulling scene in Great Falls. Let's take a look back at last week's action. In the first match, big man Andrew Quintana came out with a ferocity that couldn't be matched. His opponent, Stetson Miller, wasn't able to gain any traction against him, and Quintana managed to sweep for the victory. Our second bout's first round was taken by Caden Sherwood, but he wasn't able to hold the lead as Levi Nagel came back and took the next, count 'em, 1, 2, 3 rounds for the win, and the money home for the evening. A newcomer in Miles Hutton came out strong in the third round, putting up an impressive performance and upset on a very experienced Brian Johnson. Miles has only been pulling for 5 months, so cheers to Miles on the impressive victory. We'll see you back very soon. Our final bout did not disappoint, featuring two Mabel favorites, Joe Fair and Ben Brooks. Joe came into the match undefeated at the Montana Armbender. Ben, coming off his defeat to RVJ in February, had something to prove. The battle was fierce as the contest came down to the 5th round, and big pin by Ben for the win. Prepare yourself for the second week of the Montana Armbender Garage Wars.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Montana Armbender League, Great Falls, Montana, here at Gear Grabber's Garage. We've got some exciting matches again today. Look at this setup, folks. Can't get any better than that. Here I am, the man of the hour who's too sweet to be sour, the man with all the power. Got some great matchups here today, some I'm very much looking forward to. Last week was an amazing time. Some upsets, in my opinion, but there's some guys that really put their name on the map. What do you say, Tugboat?
Oh, that was a fantastic time. Fantastic time. A quartet of fantastic super matches from last week. We got 4 more of them on the docket here on the day. Very, very excited for it, Kevin. Very, very excited for it. We got starting off Dion Wilson. Yes, that's the Wilsonator taking on Swanson or Tate-er-Tot here for this 165-pound left-handed super match.
Hey, if Dion's wearing the face paint, you know it's game time.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. See if he has come like that here on the day. Looking at our second super match, 245 pounds plus. Going on to the right-handed super matches, we have Travis Rogers taking on Jordan Shortman, both with similar names here, Kevin.
Yeah, and these guys are familiar with each other as far as I know. Travis, a big top roller, a couple of big bad boys ready to get it on here in this super match. I'm looking forward to it.
Taking a look here at the third super match, 205 pounds, a right-handed super match. Morgan Emmett taking on Weston Teppo. Weston Teppo coming on in. Well, we saw him in February, Kevin.
Yeah, we sure did. Unfortunately, he did not have a win against Dalton, but I'm looking forward to seeing him pull here today. I've pulled both guys, both very strong.
So yeah, some personal experience here on the desk with some of these pullers. I love it. I love it. Now, 185 pounds, Alexander Groot taking on Hunter Brotten, a Hitman Hunter Brotten. Absolutely love it. Now, tonight's final matchup going to be something special. Kevin, what are you most excited to see about that matchup?
Well, first of all, they're both in my weight class. Looking forward to seeing how they do against each other. They've never pulled each other. Both strong guys looking to prove a point. And this match, I think we're all very much looking forward to.
Absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. Now let's take a look at what we all love arm wrestling, but here let's take a look at the money. Why we have all come out here on the night to the Montana Armbender League. A little bit of cash on the table. Big shout out to our referee crew here on the day. That is Keith Michelle. That is Luke Cody. Getting it done. Keeping them honest there on the table, Kevin.
Yeah, buddy. We're ready to rock and roll here.
There you go. Dion Wilson Jr., the Wilsonator. Step right up.
Man, I love it.
Get ready to face the Wilsonator with a grip like iron and a heart full of fire. He's the arm wrestling king. Your toughest desire, Kevin.
Man, maybe I take back what I said. No face paint. He means all business today. Look at him.
Yes, the mean mug. I absolutely love that. Absolutely love it. Taking him on to the tables is Tate Swanson or Tate-er-Tot looking to take a bite at a Dion Wilson Jr. today, Kevin.
Oh, construction worker, carpenter, man. You know he's got a strong wrist or hand. All those guys do. Make for a great arm wrestler.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love that section right there, right? Favorite workout? How about doing construction work? Kevin, let's take a look. Tail of the tape and the numbers and what exactly they mean.
Oh, man. Okay, a little bit of a weight difference here, but other than that, very similar guys in build, everything else. This should be a good match. I'm looking to see some heart out of both of these guys. Let's make it worth it.
Yeah, so what? Only a 1 inch difference vertically, height-wise, weight, a little bit of different story right there. Mr. Michelle, Keith Michelle, keeping him honest there on the table, wrapping him up. We got a couple taped fingers there from Tate Swanson. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kevin. This will be the first time we're seeing Tate Swanson on the table.
It is for me as well. Yeah, taped fingers. I'm not sure if that's gonna help him or hurt him in this match. Oh, Dion with a surprising win right there. All right.
A quick one early gives a point to the camera to let him know what's really good with it, right? How that first one went down. Let's take a look at how this one went down.
Oh, man. Dion with a little bit different style than what I'm used to seeing him with. Let's get one more here. One more look at this.
See there.
Right
elbow camera right there. That's just a turned hand. Tate Swanson not going to get any kind of really good leverage right there, Kevin, as he's pushing down on that, right?
I don't think Tate was really ready for that go. I think the whole crowd, everybody, even us, were a little shocked at that go there. Not that it was a bad one. It just we weren't ready for it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like with the forearms of an electrician right there. Maybe just kind of a bad initial stance or something like this. Maybe it's just a locked-in look we see from Dion Wilson right now.
I think we're seeing a different Dion here. Ready, go! Oh, man, again!
Ooh.
Wow. He is shocked.
A quick one indeed. Turns the wrist and puts the back of the wrist, puts hands to pad right there. That is up 2-0 for Dion Wilson Jr. Let's take a look at this one again.
Comes a replay right here. Let's take another look at
Y'all make
this.
some noise back there, please.
Looking very good.
On the day as well.
Tate, I think, needs to just wake up here a little bit. Maybe he needs a couple warm-up rounds. There it goes. Another top roll.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is just an absolute bear claw there from Dion Wilson Jr. Slaps the chest. Let him know what's up with it. Let's look at this one again. Hey, this is Tate Swanson's last opportunity, folks. This is a best of 5 wrestles here on the table for the Montana Armbender League, and Dion Wilsonator is up 2-0.
I think they're going to go to the strap here, guys. Tate asking Dion if he wanted it, and he agreed.
Thumbs down.
Nice.
Hey, man, some guys just need a warm-up.
how much of this is kind of last gasp territory? Like this is the last thing that Swanson might be trying to develop some sort of advantage here, or is this something that Dion would really like?
I think both guys like it. Generally, when both agree to a strap, they're both pretty good there. Tate, I'm thinking this is his maybe last-ditch effort to try to get a win here.
Ready, go!
Neutral positions now decided. It's a quick one for Dion Wilson Jr. The Wilsonator taking him down from the pass right now. Love it, love it. Hey, sportsmanship, Kevin, the most important part of these competitions right there, right? Love it. Moving the championship in hand now. Take a look at this one and just how it went down once again. These were a little bit quick. They were a little bit quick, but let's take a look. Interview action now. Our main Kevin, that's Playboy Roy, and in just a second. Now, all the way in, a weird angle, just a weird angle right there, but Dion Wilson makes that thing work. Take a look at it again. All three of them quick ones. Try as he might, Tate Swanson, unfortunately, all three of them kind of going down the same way. Let's take a look now with our man on the ground. Boots on the ground here. Kevin, let's take it away.
Dion, we saw a different side of you today. What is going on through your mind right now? I mean, what did you do? How did you train for this?
I only had 2 weeks of training, 2 weeks of dieting, you know. I knew what I needed to do. A lot of people told me. You, for one, told me. Nicholas told me. Hunter told me. And my buddy up in British Columbia, Jordan Blackmore, told me I need to get more aggressive. I got an animal inside me that just needs to come out, you know, on the table. I'm a very talented arm wrestler. That's what I had to do today. Tate's a tough guy, too. He's tough. He beat me up last practice. Didn't take him lightly here today.
Okay, well, yeah, there we go. There's the crowd. Dion, I got to say, I'm impressed, man. You know, I've always known that heart is inside you. You just need to get a little more aggressive up there, and we certainly saw it today. Look at the camera, man. You got right in its face. Yep. Is there anybody that you've got in mind, maybe that you'd like to face next? Any idea? No?
I'll let them call me out. That's fine.
How's that right arm feeling? When are we going to see your right arm action again?
You know, if Tate wants to, we can have a right arm match at the next armbender if he's down for it.
Okay, so come February then. Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe that could be a thing.
Thanks, Tate. I love you, man. You did good, man. Yeah.
Very good to see you guys pull today.
Also want to say thanks to my family for coming out, and thank you to my sisters watching from Massachusetts. I love you, sis. Love you, nephews.
That's New England territory. We'll be back in just a few moments, folks, with another match.
The Stadium Sports Bar and Casino. Great drinks, Mexican food, full sports package, and kids games. Have a drink on their great patio this summer. Big thanks to MRTE. They're always hiring and are looking for drivers right now. That's MRTEINC.com for more details.
Hello and welcome back, folks. Short break it was indeed. Taking a look now to our second super match and the money on the table for these two wrestlers. Cash out a little Benjamin Franklin in your pocket just for coming on out to the Gear Grabber Garage and arm wrestling on our specially made table. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. FBI Tugboat here with Kevin. Now, take a look at our next up. It's Travis Rogers. They call him Big Country. And Kevin, I think I'm starting to realize why.
Oh man, he's similar. He looks similar to Roy Big Country Nelson as well, man. I wonder if he throws us the same right mean hook.
Big Country.
I can see
right
it
here. What said right here is the only guy from Sydney, Montana, another Montanian here, that does go out to event 100-pound max in the Pro Nation lifts. My goodness. Taking on now Jordan Shortman. They call him Big Quince. That's what 15 Spanish. Maybe a bigger number is necessary here for Jordan Shortman. Love it.
Big Quince. Ready to rock and roll here. He's getting his grip already. Couple of big bad boys.
Absolutely love that. Tail of the tape here now. Inch difference between these two, but weight-wise, Kevin, once again, a little bit of a difference.
That's a bad man right there. Big Country.
Big Country, Big Quince.
Again, similar
Fantastic
matchup.
stuff. Inch and a half on the bicep circumference difference. I'm really looking at that weight difference, though, right?
It does make a difference. Absolutely. Both guys trying to get a grip here. Both look comfortable.
Yes, sir. Both of these 6 months on the end. And a quick one early here for Travis Rogers. Big Country gets it done early. That's a 60-something pound weight differential, and Travis Rogers blowing every single pound of it.
Oh, man, he's shaking his arm a little bit after that one. Rightfully so. Both guys very strong, but another top roll here in this match. Good one from Big Country. Yeah. Here we get another look at this.
Once he gets that knuckle over, pretty much over with, and you see that he is just trying with all the might, put that weight down, and it's going to get him a single point here for the first round. Second, wrestle between these two. See how this one goes.
Big Quince. Let's see if he can make an adjustment. I think got caught a little off guard there. You always have to attack the attacker is what I say, even if you're a defensive style arm wrestler.
Best defense is a good offense, kind of the opposite of what they'd say about gridiron football. Let's get this one going. Keith Michelle, big shout out, neutral position, and now it's
he's staying in the match. Big Country.
A little bit longer to get there, but Travis Rogers turns a 1-point advantage into 2.
He's making quick work of this one. Looking good, looking confident.
He's going to be switching the sides of the table, but now take a look at our OG Electric replay yet again. It was a quick 3-0 between Dion Wilsonator and Tate Swanson. This one, it started off, the first round looked like that. The second one, this one looked so much closer. It really looked like Jordan Shortman was going to bring this back right there.
I think if maybe he'd get behind his arm, even starting at the beginning of the match, he'd post it up just a little higher. And he just needs to keep his containment, and he can make this a better match. He can hang in there.
So, did this kind of boil down to a difference of positioning, Kevin?
I think so, very much so. You can see Quince putting his shoulder forward, but that's not going to matter.
Does not matter. $100 in undying honor and glory bestowed upon Travis Rogers. Once again, Big Country getting it done a couple days after the 4th of July. Taking a look at this one again here, Kevin. Got the true neutral, but again, just the top roll. Once that knuckle gets about an inch and a half, maybe 2 inches, a vertical advantage, that's pretty much going to be it. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. You see all the effort in the world right there. Now boots on the ground. Kevin, take it away, sir.
Big Country, impressive win, man. How do you feel?
I feel great. First super match ever. And
yeah, there you go.
Heck yeah. Got one on the belt now.
Awesome. So anything specific you train for this match? Coming into facing this guy? Anybody next?
Nobody next right now.
Who's next?
Who's next?
Take anybody. Come on now.
Not at this moment, I guess.
Oh, I think you could. Absolutely. February. You don't have anybody you want to face? No?
Oh, Ben Brooks.
Right-handed?
Yeah, we can make it happen.
Very cool. Now, in that match, the setup, you got everything you wanted by the looks of it?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Okay. And you're familiar with Big Quince, is that right?
Kinda.
Kinda. All right, folks. We're going to break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Towing and Recovery, and their sister company, Westgate Repair, for all of your vehicle needs. We want to thank OG Electric for bringing you these awesome replays tonight. OG Electric is a small family-owned business providing OG American quality and customer service for all your electrical needs. And Mighty Mo Brewing Company for catering and providing us with cold beer. Go enjoy the best award-winning beer and pizza in Great Falls at the Mighty Mo Brewery.
And just like that, folks, we are done with 2 of our 4 super matches. Cash on the table. We all love arm wrestling, but that makes it just a little bit sweeter. We are looking at our 3rd super match coming up in just a second here, folks. FBI Tugboat and my man Kevin now taking a look.
Yeah,
that is
buddy.
Morgan Emmett, the Stallion. We will be seeing if he's galloping out here on the day, Kevin.
Rise and roll, press top roll. I've faced this guy before. He's a tough cat. He's definitely gotten better since the last time I faced him. Looking forward to seeing him play
Yes,
today.
sir. Can bend beer bottle caps backwards with one hand.
Okay.
That might be something I need to see eventually, my friend. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Taking a look now at another Montanian native, Weston Teppo, back for some blood here at the Montana Armbender League.
I love watching this guy pull, man. Class act. And he is looking jacked today. A lot more muscle than the last time I seen him. I think it's the haircut. Adds the extra 10 pounds to your chest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Though the intimidation factor yet again. Now, folks, may I call your attention? We've seen a little bit of a weight differential between these 2 wrestlers in our super matches 1 and 2. A little bit of a different story here,
Not so
Kevin,
much,
for
not so much.
super match number 3.
Yeah, I don't think it'll make much difference. Here we go.
Not much of a difference right there. Morgan Emmett, Stallion on the left side, taking on Weston Teppo, right side here. So we get a neutral position. Our table ref is Keith Michelle
Weston
once
setting
again.
up inside.
Making
Bang!
sure-
Right inside. Took the pronation thumb away from Emmett. There it goes.
Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. Let's take a look at what they will while they rotate sides of the table. Let's take a look at this one yet again. Fast as it might be, a replay is catch-all, folks.
All right, let's take a look at this. Here we go. Yeah, as you can see, I spotted it right off. I knew what Weston was going to go for, and he did exactly that.
Yep. Once you get that grip inside, it's just a matter of getting down from that point all the way down, escorting it all the way. Little escalator action here from Weston Teppo. Love it. Love it. Best of 5 matches here, folks. Just zoom out a little bit. Let these guys take a second.
Weston's
we see
very
them constantly,
focused.
massaging the forearms and whatnot. Get that lactic acid buildup all broke down and whatnot, Kevin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Weston's feeling pretty comfortable here, I think. He's just ready to go again. No time wasted. Let's go.
Oh, sir.
A little bit different
Faces the
setup here
concentration
for
right
Morgan.
here. Neutral position.
Ooh,
Sought, push.
ooh.
Oh, there you go. Elbow
Hard
violation.
foul.
Quickly called out. Yep.
Clean start.
That's a hard
Came
foul.
off front. Restart.
Now, we've been seeking to improve upon this.
Mm-hmm.
We will be writing down foul for the second right here. We'll get we'll get an indicator or something like that's on the board. But last week we noticed a couple issues. We're working to fix those here on the day.
Ready, go.
Good match here. If he can stay inside. There it goes. Here, we got to start ourselves some match here.
The seesaw.
Oh.
Let me go where we stop. There you go.
Oh,
Good
no
stop
elbow.
right there.
On the pin. One foul.
That was off. Does that elbow off? Yeah, that was elbow off. We got to take a look at this one again, folks. We got to see for ourselves that this looks like, again, just the vice grip, just applying pressure. Now, this is fantastic. Yeah, but I believe this is Weston Teppo's like 5th effort or something like this. Watch that elbow, folks.
Wait. We're still in.
Well, yeah, you could see at the back of the pad, very much
there
so.
You go. Right there, yep.
Just kind of waiting
Fantastic
for it to see
stuff.
it, and it showed itself.
Yeah, a great call, Kevin, right?
Absolutely.
Ready, go. Stop. No. Get it again. Go on.
Another foul.
Clean start.
Another foul, folks. Again, elbow has to remain on pad. That's for clean competition as well as safety, right?
Absolutely. We don't want to see any injuries here today.
You lose that point of fulcrum, right?
Morgan needs to keep that. Oh, here he comes back. Going to the strap.
Going to be letting this one off. Don't call me surprised after a quandary of fouls right here, right? Then the let go happens, strapping them on up. No method of giving away on this one, or no method of letting go on this one.
Yeah. Typically in the strap, it goes to who the strongest guy is. There's no dancing around with your hands. You're strapped up with each other, and that's it.
Yeah,
it's down to the strongest man.
You can use this as leverage as well, right? It's not just the lack of something, right? On the other side here, you can kind of use that to go all the way down. And once you're locked in there is no turning back.
No.
Two animals backed into corners here.
No escaping each other when the strap is applied. Absolutely.
Get a grip.
This is going to be interesting to see here.
Cinch it down once again. Shout out to referee staff. You're on the day, Gary Grabber's garage, and Teppo is an inch away. Looks like, so hand came off the peg right there. It looked like that was almost
not enough to restart.
It was like hovering there for a solid little while, but a 2-0 advantage now for Weston Teppo after a couple of fouls does come in as well, getting a little bit of assistance. There you go. There's a familiar face as well. Let's take a look at the replays.
Here we go. Morgan with a bit of a bad setup from my point of view. I think if he had a better one, he might have stood a better chance. Hand comes off there just a tad, but not enough for a foul. Let's take another look.
May have been mildly preemptive here as well. Looks like he was holding on decently, but yes, eventually hand to pad. That's going to be a point, people, at a 2-0 advantage for Weston Teppo. Right there is where it was almost given away, but then the hand comes off the peg on the other side. That is a loss of leverage, folks. 2-0 lead here for Weston Teppo, albeit a couple of fouls going their way. Weston will now be rotating all the way around here. The other side. Now, Kevin, what can be done if your name is Morgan Emmett to bring this one back from the brink?
He needs to not give Weston anything. Post high is what he's good at. Top roll. Do not give him anything. And he's got a good setup here. And look at it. He's coming around. Oh. If he can hang on. Nope, going to the strap.
Those are turned hands, yeah. Easy strap right there. It really looks like Morgan had a fantastic start on this one, Kevin.
He did, but I think Weston's containment and his fingers are just a tad bit too strong for Morgan to contain with.
You could see once the mutual grip was lost across the middle, that's where Morgan Emmett's, the Stallion's advantage started to be slipped. Just a little bit. A coercive effort here for the straps as Teppo enjoys a 2-0 lead, but this match ain't over with yet, Kevin.
No, not at all. He's wearing him down just a tad. You could see Weston before the start of this round, he was you could see his arm starting to blow up a little bit, getting a bit of a pump, but it's not stopping him. You can tell he's still very much in this match.
You see Morgan as well, leaning all the way into this one, ready to get it going, fighting, pushing, pulling elbow off, and I believe
straight to the
not
side.
Regardless here. Yeah, so Emmett did take elbow off right here, but regardless, Teppo gets it done. Another 3-0, folks. We had some crazy competitive matches last week. So far, the numbers say they do not tell a lie. 3-0s thus far. Weston Teppo bringing this one down 3-0 fashion. I mean, the first one and the last one really feels like it might have been a little bit more one-sided, but throughout the thick of this, Morgan Emmett, the Stallion, did hold strong and managed to make this an absolute barn burner of a match regardless. They always say, folks, the numbers belies just how close this one was. Boots on the ground here, folks. Boots on the ground. That's Kevin getting ready to take this one away. A little interview action.
Weston, it's great to see you come back, brother. You look amazing.
I appreciate that.
What's going through your mind right now, brother?
Trying to get on your level.
Oh, I think you already are, man. Look at you. Look at these arms. Look at that pump. I knew that wasn't going to hinder you too much. What have you been doing different, brother?
You know, just cleaning up the diet, focusing on what I need to do to get stronger, and then looking forward to facing guys like Morgan who are leveling up and giving us guys a run for our money. So, awesome stuff.
So I hear you're going to be commentating with us next week. Is that true?
That is true. I look forward to it, hanging out with you guys another week.
Perfect. Very articulate guy. I'm looking forward to having another jacked brother on this beside me, huh?
Hey, there WWE tag.
Yeah, that's right. What, Road Warriors, New Age Outlaws, what?
You know, we'll come up with our own thing.
Okay, that sounds good. You got anybody in mind?
You know, I'll pull anybody, win or lose. It don't really matter. It just makes you better. So I'm not going to call anybody out. I don't have time for all that Facebook nonsense back and forth. So you throw them my way and I'll pull them. So.
All right, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Weston, thank you very much. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
And a very special thanks and shout out to our host where all the action happens, the Gear Grabbers Garage. They're the right choice for all your vehicle's routine maintenance and repairs. Red Lake Studios, producers of the M-Spot, providing broadcast quality live streams and mobile productions. See how we can make your event stream to the world. RedLakeStudios.com. Broke down and need a tow? Call Bensky Towing and Recovery to come and grab you and your vehicle. Located in Great Falls and with over 30 years experience, they have the equipment and the know-how to tackle even the biggest jobs. Their sister company Westgate Repair can get you back on the road in no time. So tow with the pros. Call Bensky Towing and Recovery and Westgate Repair, 406-452-5399.
And we are back, we are here, and we are live. We all love armorless, and that's some cash on the table of Benjamin Franklin going to the pocket of the winner here on the day. Montana Armbender League, and we got another. That is Alexander Groot, the GOAT. I love it. An Idaho native. We got a lot of Montanians here on the day, Kevin. We got an Idaho native
brother.
now.
Got an outsider here, but hey, it's still the West, man. Electrician. Let's see if he can bring the electricity today.
Absolutely. Well, he's gonna need it against our next wrestler walking out in just a second.
There's the money.
There's the money, yes sir,
There
yes
it
sir.
is.
Wiping down the table. Love it. That was Alexander Groot. Now
There's
we're
the
taking a look.
Hitman.
Hunter Brotten, yes, the Hitman, another Montanian native here, Kevin.
The crowd is wild. Listen to these guys. Yes, I trained with Hunter as well. He is strong as can be right now. Look at him.
absolutely.
Jacked.
Hey, 15 years experience as well. 15 years experience.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. And being that young, man, hey, he's got a long ways to go still, but he's top of his game right now. Here we go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Little bit of a weight
difference? About 12 pounds weight difference. When does it really start mattering, Kevin?
10 pounds or so, I'd say, in my opinion. 10 pounds. So you get about 10 pounds, it does make a difference. But Hunter,
Our fourth super match of the day between Alexander Groot and our Hunter Brotten. Let's get it going. The neutral position found here in a second.
I'm looking forward to this match. Both guys getting set, trying to get what they want. Oh, here we go. Good match here. Come on, folks. Hunter hanging right on.
Get that one down.
He's hanging on.
Okay, a weird angle, but still making
control.
this one work.
He will not let go. He's the Hitman. Excellence of execution. Going to the strap.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, not willing to give that one up, Kevin. I love that. I love that. To the straps we go.
Now let's look at this replay. Alexander trying to get out of there. Hunter not letting him with anything. Oh, elbows seem to come off there just a tad, but no fouls, and we're in the strap.
Yeah, no fouls
That's why we
called
got
here.
all these angles,
the straps
brother.
we go. Cannot be surprised. Again, this is frequently something done after that advantage does get lost. Straps come up. No letting go of this one. No letting go of this one. Both, I'm not going to call it gas, just ready to go.
Yeah, both guys. Both guys, very much so, all day long. I can see it in their eyes. They're ready to rock and roll. Good setup here, both guys trying to get comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Wonder if the plan. We've also had like one wrestler with a hat on every single day. So far, all the super matches.
Oh, here we go. A little bit more of a. Oh, Hunter with a.
And the work.
Wow.
Absolutely fantastic.
Very strong inside is the Hitman. Wow.
Yeah, first actual point. There you go, letting the camera know. This is what he thinks about that round number one. Once again, folks, the best of 5 right here. Let's take a look at this one, how our first actual point went down.
Alexander got right in there. He looked really good, and Hunter, even with his palm up, still was able to pronate through that. Oh. That one might have hurt a little bit, though. Straight to the side. He's using my move. What's going on?
Hey, he recognized, like, hey, hang on, that was what I did.
Yeah.
But turn the wrist and just talk to me a little bit about how difficult it is to get this done without your knuckles being on top right there.
When your palm's up like that, all else fails. For me, personally, I go straight to the side. Hunter was still able to pronate through that just a tad and finish it. So he's definitely been working hard at that side pressure. Very difficult to come out of.
Yeah, talk about having a plan, executing it well. You know what they say, failure to prepare is just preparing to fail.
Alexander
with a game plan right here. The Hitman got a contract out right now.
He's looking good. His setup's really good. It's just, here we go. Let's see.
Under camera, provided. Montana Armbender League. And that's going. Early one. Bends the wrist right
Alexander,
there.
here we go.
Stuff. Yeah, yes, sir. Kevin, what was that?
We got ourselves a match now. It looks as though our Hunter's arm might be blowing up just a tad, but he's got good endurance as well.
That's Alexander Groot right there. Love it. Replay coming on in. And then right there, once you see the wrist bend back, it's just a slow march to death.
I think Hunter, like I said, his arm's blowing up just a tad, lost his containment there. And I also think Alexander has changed his game plan here a little bit. He's professional, and that's what we do. You know, we know what to do when our time's right. He looks excited.
Yes,
He's ready to go. He's confident now.
So first point going the way of Hunter Brotten, the Hitman. Then after a strap-up situation, no strap necessary for Alexander Groot to take it down there in the second round. So like you said, we have a match on our hands. Everything else so far been 3-0 sweeps. Mostly what the left side of the table. First two, Dion Wilsonator and Travis Rogers. Weston Teppo taking it down the third. So we go down here for our third round. Nobody will be winning off of this one, but there will be a match point situation after this poll.
Ready, go!
It's a good reason why this is the main event. Here we go, ourselves a match. Good round.
Yep.
Hunter was able to come out of that one. Good pull.
Yes, sir. Fantastic, yeah. Now, this one is very technical. Let's break it down a little while.
Okay, so Hunter, I think, realized he was losing a little bit of his containment, tried to pull it back up with some pronation, and I think both competitors just realized right there that it's time for the slip. Let's get to the strap.
Yeah, it's just time for the straps. It's good to realize it at a certain point there, Kevin.
Absolutely. When you get to that point, nobody's really winning. Just slip out, get to the strap. Come on.
Backs against the wall. Last time this happened, see how it went. There was no strap necessary for Alexander Brotten.
Alexander's got the buckle on his hand, and no matter where you look at it, there is a disadvantage. Just a tad. Oh, man.
Man, a
Caught
very
him off
quick
guard
one.
there.
Perhaps a disadvantage from the buckle, kind of pulling its effect all the way through for our third point here.
I think Hunter just, his setup, I could tell right from the beginning, it was right in there. He got his hand, palm right in there, nice and flush, to get exactly what he wanted.
Yes, sir. Take a look at this one, courtesy of OG Electric. Big shout out. And this is just a pretty fast one. Like you said, I mean, we see the angle of his forearm right there, and then wrist curled in just a little bit.
Yeah.
That is a fantastic angle with which to provide leverage.
All power there. I think maybe still just a little bit of a readjustment for Alexander, and he might stand a chance in that strap. Hunter, you're talking to me before this match. You know, I'm not all that confident in the strap. Who are you kidding, brother? Look at what you're doing today. Alexander's no joke, man.
Oh, and especially with a look like that to the camera. If there's one person in the Gear Grabbers garage tonight that I do not envy, it's our cameraman having to be on the other side of that one, Kevin.
Yeah. Couple of balls here
Jump
ready
through
to
the
go
camera
again.
and bite you.
Both guys
Okay,
big
match
hands.
point here, folks. Sorry, go ahead, Kevin.
No, you're good. No, both guys big hands. I do not like grabbing up with the guys with big hands. No way.
Wrist here, wrist, 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 wrist here, wrist. Ready, go!
Oh. We're in top roll
Trying to weaken
match
the
here.
grip right there, but yeah, immediately. Both wrestlers doing a fantastic job of coming forth here, employing their advantage, and then once it's lost, just, hey, go to the straps. It's been the result of a point every single time so far. Why not for our match point? Once again, Hunter Brotten up 2-1 in this one against Alexander Groot.
That's right. I am surprised that Hunter losing his hand without the strap. It's not typical, but with some of these side pressure, you know, and containment holds against this strong guy in Alexander, is definitely going to burn anybody out.
Yep. Once again, folks, I mean, our other three matches have been sprints. We are now at marathon status, and if this is a tie situation, then we'll see the same exact thing in our fourth super match of the day as we saw last week.
Alexander, you can tell Hunter's a little uncomfortable. He's got a heck of a grip right there. Hunter with a low
These
hand,
wrestlers-
shoulder in.
Ready, go!
Oh,
goes up to point down.
we got ourselves
To
a
the
match.
straps we
Hunter's
go.
still in this. Oh,
Trying to get down. There we go. To round 5 we go.
2-2,
here, Kevin.
folks. It's our main event.
Yes, sir. 2-2. We're not talking about dresses here on the desk, folks. A jump up, knees to chest right here. Alexander Groot had a little bit of problems with positioning earlier. Parlayed this one into a W.
Yeah,
Or,
again.
excuse me, into a tied situation from being down. Sorry.
Yeah, a W on this round, that is. And again,
Yes, exactly.
with that buckle on your side, it can be a disadvantage. Alexander looked to have a great setup there on Hunter's hand. And even so, he still was able to get just a bit of a bite, but not enough to come back. Alexander with a win.
Man, oh man, I know how I'd be feeling after that one. Now, 9 times out of 10, you see the back of the hand hit a pad right there. That was right to the middle. That's about tapping onto our Montana Armbender League under camera right here, right?
That's right. Great view as well.
But treat the cameras well, folks. They're expensive. Don't be tapping them down like that.
The crowd is alive.
Yes, sir.
This is it right
Live
here,
and electric.
folks.
There you go. Calling for neutrality there in the middle. Mr. Michelle gets it done.
Ready,
Initial
go!
position sought for and found.
Hunter with that side
Snatching the
pressure.
end of the hand, not willing to let this one go. Hunter Brotten. Now that's that is an elbow off the table right there. Pretty clear as he tried to go vertical on that one, Kevin.
Yeah, man. Whatever you got to do to get out of that in that bad of a situation, I would have taken it too myself. Let's check that out.
Straps to go. We see this right here.
Oof.
Yeah, so Alexander Groot just realizing this one more of a position here for the Hitman Hunter, but to the straps we go. Just makes sense. All of the points so far have been the result of straps except for our second. That was Alexander Groot's first. Now a one and done, basically. Best of 5 boiled to the best of 3, basically boiled down to a one and done here, Kevin.
Absolutely. Hunter's hands stayed in control there. It's still not done. He's not blown up all the way.
I hear a little crowd work out there behind you guys? People getting live out there?
They are, certainly.
Love it.
Let's see. Alexander with a bit of a bad setup. Hunter looks like he's got some good grip here.
Ready, go!
Come on, folks.
Kind of started on the very edge.
We got a hook match. And that's it. The Hitman for the win.
Hitman for the win. Lets the camera know what he thought about that one. Sportsmanship, always the pinnacle right here. And that's a hand clasp afterwards. Absolutely love it. Kind of pointing this one over. Cash in the hand. Cash will go to the pocket. Absolutely love it. A fantastic five-some of pulls here from Hunter Brotten. Let's take a look at this fifth one yet again. A longer one it was indeed, and this is such a low. Neither wrestler really trying to go for that vertical advantage early. Both find themselves down low and completely happy to make that thing roll. Fantastic. Look at the face of concentration right there, and then the face of elation after the W. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Now, kick it on down. Playboy Roy, that's Kevin, down for a post-match interview.
I'm here with my man, Hunter the Hitman. Brotten. Hunter, what's going through your mind, brother?
I can't feel my fingers. Alexander, props to you, man. You're an animal for being in this 2 years. I mean, this guy's got a bright future. Shout out to all of my sponsors that have been able to make this possible. Ace Supplements, Archie Cochran Ford, Brotten Construction, Flex Family Healthcare. I mean, props to you guys for making this kind of stuff possible for me.
Absolutely. You got to thank your parents too, man. They're always got your back.
Always.
Right, guys?
Yep.
Brother, you have been training like an animal. We haven't pulled in a while. I don't really want to. You probably whoop my butt right now. What's been different, man? What are you doing different?
Dieting, eating a substantial amount of calories has made a big difference. What I eat, eating healthy, less processed foods, ample hydration. Cut out the junk food. It's definitely made a big difference. And then training religiously. 2 to 6 times a week usually. I'll be training. It just depends on how heavy the load is, but it definitely plays a role in my success, and it's been helpful.
He's definitely been hitting the weight room. Look at this guy. All right.
Can't flex right now.
Is there anybody out there you want next? How about there's one guy that you and I have been wanting to pull.
We'll start. I've been hearing, Luke Kent. I don't know about that one.
Where's he been?
I don't know. Right. But I want Kevin Palco. I want Kevin Palco. So Palco, call out. Holla at your boy.
I think you just got to think for Kevin's. Is that so?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, it's a pleasure training with you. I'm looking forward to pulling you again. Congratulations again. You're looking strong, brother. Tugboat, back to you.
Thank you, Kevin. A fantastic super match number 5. This one went all the way down to the wire. We had straps everywhere as well, Kevin. Yes, the first 3 matches are 3-0 sweeps. The last one did not fail to entertain in every way, shape, and form.
No, I did not disappoint. All these matches I was looking forward to today. Great time. here at the Montana Armbender League. Hunter, Alexander, hats off to those guys. Looking jacked, strong. I'm looking forward to next week now.
Very, very much looking forward to next week. Hey, even if the first three are like big surprises, which some of these were, the last match going all the way down the wire, that's what we're here for. That's a theme that has been established, folks. Absolutely love it. Let's take a look at how all this went down here on the day as we kind of exit on out and reach my least favorite part of any broadcast. That, of course, Kevin, is the end. Super happy to have everybody here. Big shout out Red Leg Studios and all the individual organizations that make broadcasts like this one possible, Kevin.
Absolutely. Without these guys, it wouldn't be possible. So I want to say a big thanks to Luke, Gear Grabbers Garage, and the production crew. You Tugboat, you're the man. I love doing this with you guys. It's a great time.
Absolutely. That'll be about it here, folks. Appreciate you guys for watching. Let's take a look at our replays and just how it went down on the day as we exit on out from the day.
Let's do it.
You're in danger, bud.
I'll be the last man standing when the drama done popped off. It's too many chiefs, everybody's a rock star. I was born to break the moms off. I am the Samson of the town, but ain't no cutting my locks off. You hustle hard, but can you really say you paid dues? I shift the mountain range every time I make moves. I've been through episodes that break dudes and turn youngins into grown men. That's what the pain do. In this arena, you got two choices: death by the right or left arm. Pick your poison. If we lock, you gon' witness what it means to have a grip hard enough to choke the devil out and bring him to his knees. Risk control allowing me to do what I please. Like broken GPS is changing your direction with ease. I might slip the upper hand to study your moves. I'm like a bobcat in the wilderness, playing with my food. When it comes to breaking fools down, I'm a fiend, boy. Montana made, the grizzly in my jeans, boy. I'm in the gym working hard with my team, boy. You online in them comments posting memes, boy. When it's time to fall, don't try to stop it unless you want your twig branch to dangle out your socket. When I'm done with you, you gon' remember the name as the one who brought Hercules to shame. Cause I'ma be the last man standing when the drama done popped off. It's too many chiefs, everybody's a rock star. I was born to break the moms off. I am the Samson of the town, but ain't no cutting my locks off. I hear them talking, but the hating just my motivation. I put in so much work, my elbows are aching. I conquered enough opponents to fill an acre. The way I fold them got me feeling like a Wilsonator. How can you not see the danger? Ego's a hell of a drug that make you think you're major. I know I got you in my pocket when I feel your anger. See, I ain't gotta do the most to help you meet your maker. You better bring your A game to the table, cause I'll knock you out the frame. I'm the Cain of your Abel. These arms ain't a fable. What I'm packing is fatal. I'll father your style and put you back in the cradle. If you didn't know, Cascade's the home. If you don't like it here, then get about the state, get gone. We self-made here, so I ain't taking no oath. Don't compare me to the average, cause I'm breaking the mold. I'm breaking the hold of every adversarial force. They left me for dead and tried to bury the corpse. I was overlooked, undermined, very ignored. Now you can bet that I'ma carry the torch, cause I'ma be the last man standing when the drama done popped off. It's too many chiefs, everybody's a rock star. I was born to break the moms off. I am the Samson of the town, but ain't no cutting my locks off.